speaking the language of heaven. Likewise, the Spirit also helps in our weaknesses. For we do not know what we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit himself makes intercession for us with groanings which cannot be uttered. Now he who searches the hearts knows what the mind of the Spirit is, because he makes intercession for the saints according to the will of God. Romans 8, verses 26 and 27. Imagine for a moment that you were a British citizen and the King of England gave you a personal phone call. Here, he says, if you ever need anything, give me a call. It would be an astounding level of privilege, but it pales in comparison to God's offer. The Bible invites us to come boldly before the throne of grace. Can mere sinners approach the throne of a holy God? The answer is yes. Because of Jesus and the cross, we can. There's a critical problem, however. The Bible promises that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. That is good news. The bad news? The human heart is warped by sin. And that means we have an exceptionally limited ability to hold an appropriate conversation with God. Our understanding of God's will is paltry and compromised. We are supposed to pray according to God's will, but as finite, sinful beings, we only have a small inkling of what God's will might be. God has already anticipated that issue and has a solution. The Holy Spirit serves as a divine translator. When we do not know what to pray for, he steps in and completes our prayer. When our needs defy mere human utterance and we find it hard to express them, the Spirit understands and intercedes for us with groanings which cannot be uttered. We do not even know what our real needs are until the Holy Spirit reveals them to us. He turns our sinful hearts towards Jesus. When the Helper comes, Jesus explained, the Spirit of truth, who proceeds from the Father, he will testify of me. He reveals us to the mind of God. He brings conviction to our hearts, and he transforms our prayer lives so that they are in harmony with the will of God. It would be one thing to have the King of England's cell phone number, but now imagine that he invited you to live in the palace, taught you how to think and speak as a blue blood, and then adopts you as a member of the royal family. It's a little closer to what God is doing for you this day through his Spirit, if you are willing to let him.